Today's the day I'm going to be doing the shootout part 2 between 3 chainsaws. 2 were in the previous shootout. 1 could not return because I sold that one. But here are today's combatants. The 25 cc 25.6, something like that. TimberPro CS2500 top handle. Generic 45cc Chinese chainsaw. And the Greenworks 40 volt lithium ion DigiPro 14-inch. And today's test is going to be how much speed, or correction, how fast each saw will do these trees. This is at the end of a row, but they're all about same size. This one will be first, then hit this one, then that one. They're all about the same size, so it'll be a real good test of speed, and they seem to be about the same height. Step back just a little bit. Take a look. There's the first one. There's the second one. And the other one is right behind it. So let's get to it. Yeah, part of the shootout is going to be how easy these gasoline ones are to start compared to the electric one. The electric one will start so you press one switch, pull the trigger, it goes. I haven't started this one for probably a month or so. The generic Chinese chainsaw I haven't started probably for several months, so we'll see how they are to start, and that's going to be part of the shootout. Because this is mainly for the average homeowner who is going to be doing a tree here, tree there. But this is going to be the start of a road going up towards the front. So maybe using the gasoline ones instead of the electric, but I got another battery on the way. That's a 5 amp hour battery. That's 2.5 times the capacity of the one that's in the saw now. So that one will easily outcut this one, but we'll see how good that battery saw compares to this one. This is the main one. I haven't done the Chinese chainsaw for how many trees I could cut on a tank. I'll probably put that in part 2 of this test. So this is going to be otherwise it's going to be a 45-minute to an hour video, so I'm going to do it in 2 parts. Primed. That's good. Popped off second pull. Yeah, for some reason, it is lacking cutting ability on the notch cut. No idea what's going on there, but it seemed to cut fine and doing all the bucking. So next up, the Chinese chainsaw. This chainsaw doesn't have a primer like the TimberPro does, so let's see how long this one takes to start. I hate starting it this way. I think it's flooded now. Yeah, this saw is rated for about twice the power of that TimberPro. So that's why this one cut a lot faster. And you notice I didn't get that hinge right to keep that log propped up nice and easy. That would have helped on speed. But the longer reach of the bar, you know, I don't have to bend over as far, even if I had that log at the right height. And on the cutting the stump off, this 45cc saw smoked the TimberPro. But at the end of a long day, definitely prefer the TimberPro because it feels like it's half the weight of this saw. Now for the Greenworks. And there you have it, the speed test. And it'd be hard to see it, see how much. It's showing half a charge left, so that means I could probably do about 2 of these trees on 1 charge. The bigger trees in the other test of this saw did about 1.5. So if when I get the 4 amp hour battery, it'll do easily 3 trees, maybe 4. The little TimberPro will do 3 on a tank of fuel before it runs dry. Complete trees. It might be able to start on a 4th. I'll test out the Chinese chainsaw tomorrow to see how that does on a tank of fuel. The OCD in me is really getting to me. Get these little twigs out of the way. There, done.